9 out of 10 drivers have zero clue these hidden features even exist inside their own cars. But here's the kicker. One of these buttons could actually save you thousands in repairs. And chances are you have been ignoring this secret feature. Before you start wasting money, here are 17 little-known car features you do not know about. Do not skip. It will save you a lot. Let us start now with secret number 17. Hidden keyhole and backup key in your fob. Picture this. You are stuck outside your car, key fob in hand, and the battery has died. Panic sets in. Most of us are used to pressing a button to unlock the car, but here is what most drivers miss. Inside that sleek key fob lies a hidden mechanical key that could literally save your day. There is usually a small latch on the side or back of the fob. Slide or press it, and you will pull out the key. Even better, the lock on the car is often hidden too, typically behind a small plastic cover on the door handle. In most key fobs, you will find a small release button or sliding lever that lets you access this backup. Here is the irony. Many drivers go years without noticing this feature. But once you know it, you will never worry about a dead fob battery or electronic lock glitch stranding you. It is not just a backup. It is a clever design touch that adds an extra layer of security. This simple feature alone could save you a $200 locksmith call when you are stranded at midnight. Secret number 16, the traction control button, your winter lifeline. That button with the car and squiggly lines behind it. Most drivers have no idea what it does, and that is a problem. It is your traction control system, and knowing when to use it or turn it off could be the difference between staying on the road and ending up in a ditch. Here's the deal. Traction control helps prevent your wheels from spinning when you are accelerating on slippery surfaces. It is a lifesaver on icy roads, wet pavement, or loose gravel. The system automatically reduces engine power and applies brake force to individual wheels to keep you stable. But here's the twist nobody tells you. Sometimes you actually need to turn it off. If you are stuck in deep snow or mud, traction control can work against you by cutting power when you need wheel spin to get unstuck. A quick press of that button disables it temporarily, letting you power through. Just remember to turn it back on once you are free. Most drivers never touch this button and have no idea it could save them from getting stranded. Even better, understanding when to toggle it makes you look like a driving pro when everyone else is stuck spinning their wheels. Speaking of buttons that save you money, you would be surprised by this next secret. Secret number 15, turn off lane warnings forever. Starting strong with that annoying lane departure warning beeping that makes you want to throw your steering wheel out the window. But here is what they do not tell you. There is actually a secret button to turn it off permanently. Look for a button on your steering wheel that looks like a car between two dotted lines. Press and hold it, and boom. No more robotic nagging every time you change lanes, like a normal human being. Most manufacturers hide this button in plain sight, but once you find it, you can customize exactly how aggressive or chill your car's safety nanny gets. The system was originally designed for highway driving, but it went overboard trying to keep you in your lane on every street. What is worse is some systems are so sensitive they will beep when you are avoiding potholes or making perfectly safe lane adjustments. Some cars require you to dig into the infotainment menu, but it is worth the treasure hunt because, let us be honest, nothing ruins a good drive like your car having a panic attack every time you drift 2 inches. Now this next one is about to save your lungs and your AC system. Secret number 14, your AC is secret weapon. Ever been stuck in traffic behind a diesel truck puffing out clouds of smoke like it is auditioning for a post-apocalyptic movie? That little button on your dashboard with a car in a circular arrow is not just there for looks, it is actually your car's built-in air quality shield. The recirculation button acts like a barrier against outside pollution, exhaust fumes, and even those random farm smells when you are out on rural roads. With one press, your car stops drawing in air from outside and starts reusing the cleaner air already inside the cabin. Most drivers think this button is just for recirculating air, but it is actually a sophisticated filtration system. And here is the kicker. Not only does this protect your lungs from all those nasty particles, but it also boosts your AC's performance by up to 20% in extreme heat. That means faster cooling and less wear on the system. What they do not tell you is that using this feature can actually make your cabin air filter last longer by cutting down on how much gunk it has to filter out. That is one less expensive service visit you have to schedule. This next one will shock you. Secret number 13, steering wheel adjustment lever. Ever feel like you are sitting too far from the wheel or stretching to reach it? Most drivers suffer through uncomfortable positions for years without realizing there is a simple fix, literally under their steering column. Look beneath your steering wheel and you will find a small lever or handle. Pull it, and suddenly your steering wheel moves up, down, closer, or farther away, depending on your car's design. Some models let you tilt the wheel, while others offer full telescopic adjustment that brings the wheel toward or away from you. This is not just about comfort, it is about safety. When your steering wheel is positioned correctly, you have better control, clearer visibility of your dashboard, and your airbag is properly aligned to protect you in a crash. The ideal position keeps your arms slightly bent and lets you see all your gauges without leaning forward. Here's the crazy part. Surveys show that nearly 40% of drivers never adjust their steering wheel position, even when they are clearly uncomfortable. They just accept whatever position the previous driver left it in. Whether that is a rental car, their spouse's daily setting, or even their own car from the day they bought it. Take 10 seconds to find that lever and adjust your wheel to fit you perfectly. Your back, shoulders, and neck will thank you on every drive. Once you lock it in your ideal position, you will wonder how you ever drove any other way. Secret number 12, pull out sun visor extension. You are driving straight into the sunset, and the glare is relentless. You flip down the sun visor thinking it will help, but the rays still sneak around the edge, hitting your eyes from the side. That glare is not just annoying, it is dangerous, as a moment's distraction can make you miss a hazard on the road. But here is what most drivers overlook. Many cars have a built-in fix called the extendable sun visor. Hidden inside the visor is often a sliding panel. Pull it out, and it covers the gap at the side, blocking light that regular visors miss. Car designers knew that traditional visors could not handle every angle of sun penetration, especially during sunrise and sunset hours. This sliding extension was their elegant solution, but somehow never made it into most owner manuals. To find it, check the bottom or side edges of your sun visor. The extension is usually tucked inside and can be pulled out smoothly to cover a wider area. This small adjustment makes a big difference. Your eyes stay comfortable, your vision is not interrupted by flashes of light, and you can focus fully on the road ahead. Before we get to the really mind-blowing stuff, do me a favor, hit that like button. We did a ton of research for this, and it actually helps us keep making content like this. Done. Awesome. Now, let us talk about something hiding under your hood. Secret number 11, the hazard light double tap. Ever see someone flash their hazard lights twice after you let them merge? That is actually a secret driving courtesy signal. But here is what almost nobody knows. Your hazard button has a hidden function that could save you in an emergency. On many modern cars, pressing and holding the hazard light button for several seconds activates an emergency mode that makes your lights flash in a specific panic pattern. This distinctive flashing is designed to alert other drivers that you are in serious trouble, not just pulled over for a phone call. But here is where it gets even better. Some vehicles have a double tap feature on the hazard button that automatically activates different lighting modes. Double tap quickly, and your car might switch to a slower, more visible flash pattern that is perfect for foggy conditions, or when you are stopped on the side of a dark highway. The really crazy part, many luxury brands like BMW, Mercedes, and Audi have programmed their hazard buttons to do even more. In some models, a long press can activate all exterior lights at maximum brightness, turning your car into a beacon that is visible from nearly a mile away in emergency situations. Most drivers just press it once and walk away, never realizing this button could be the difference between being seen and being hit in a roadside emergency. Check your owner's manual. Your hazard button might be way smarter than you think. Here is a feature so obvious it is insulting that most of us still do not know about it. Secret number 10. Arrow shows fuel cap location. Have you ever driven an unfamiliar car, pulled into a gas station, and struggled to figure out which side the fuel cap is on? You lean out the window, check the mirrors, or even get out to look. Sounds funny, but almost everyone has been there at least once. But here is the truth. The answer is right in front of you on the dashboard next to the familiar fuel pump icon. If you look closely, you will see a small arrow pointing left or right. That arrow is the secret, telling you exactly where the fuel cap is. This feature became industry standard after too many customers complained about the embarrassment of pulling up to the wrong side of gas pumps. Car manufacturers quietly added this detail but never really advertised it. No guessing. No waving to the gas station attendant for help. Just a quick glance gives you the answer. This tiny detail is a lifesaver for anyone driving different cars, like rentals, borrowed vehicles, or company cars. And here is the kicker. This has been standard since the 1990s, yet half of all drivers still play gas station twister. While we are at the pump, let me show you another feature that could prevent a $3,000 repair. Secret number 9, fuel cap holder inside gas door. This one is so simple, you will wonder how you missed it. The next time you are filling up at the pump, take a look at the inside of your gas tank door. See that little hook or notch? Most people think it is some random design flaw. The truth, it is actually made to hold your fuel cap while you are pumping gas. But here is the kicker that could save you thousands. Letting the cap hang down or placing it on your car's roof is not just careless. It can lead to scratch paint, dirt entering your fuel system, and eventually clogged fuel injectors. That is a $3,000 repair just waiting to ruin your day. Gas station attendants see this mistake dozens of times every day. People setting caps on dirty surfaces or letting them dangle and collect road grime. What seems like a minor oversight can lead to major engine problems down the road. And get this, almost every car has this tiny hook, yet about 95% of drivers never use it. Even worse, when grime sneaks into your fuel system, it does not just mess with your injectors, it can wreck your fuel pump and eventually cause total engine failure. All from skipping a step that takes 2 seconds. Secret number 8, open windows with your remote. In the summer, we have all felt that blast of scorching air when opening a car door, like stepping into a mobile oven. But here is what many do not know. A lot of cars have a handy feature that most owners never discover. Your key fob is not just for unlocking doors or setting the alarm. On many models, holding the unlock button for a few seconds makes all windows roll down automatically. Some cars require 2 quick presses and a hold, or you may need to enable it in the settings. This feature was originally designed for European markets where people park in direct sunlight for hours. American manufacturers quietly included it but rarely advertised the capability, assuming drivers would discover it naturally. The steps vary by automaker but follow a similar pattern. For many cars, it is just holding unlock for a few seconds. But here is the part that makes this a lifesaver. This lets hot air escape quickly, allowing cooler outside air to rush in before you even step inside. When your car hits 130 to 170 degrees in direct sunlight, this feature can literally prevent heat-related health risks. And here's the kicker, it is completely free, requires no modifications, and needs no extra equipment. Wait until you hear about this emergency override. Secret number 7, shift lock override for dead battery. Now imagine this nightmare scenario. Your battery dies while you are stuck in the middle of traffic, and you need to move your car out of the way. But here is the catch. You cannot shift your automatic transmission into neutral, or can you? Tucked beneath a small plastic cover near your gear shifter is a little-known lifesaver called the Emergency Shift Lock Release. Just pop off that cover using your car key or a small flathead screwdriver. Press the button underneath and boom, you can shift without any battery power. This safety feature became mandatory after several highway incidents where dead cars could not be moved out of traffic lanes. The mechanism is purely mechanical, so it works even when every electronic system has failed. Depending on your car, it is usually located right next to the shifter, but in some cases, it might be hidden under the shift boot or inside a small hole that requires a key to activate. Here is the truth. This tiny mechanism could be the difference between blocking traffic and getting your car safely out of harm's way. I have seen drivers wait for hours just because they did not know this existed while traffic piles up behind them and road rage starts to bubble. Do not be that person. This next mirror trick will change your nighttime driving forever. Secret number 6, mirror tab stops, headlight glare. If you have driven at night, you have likely felt the annoyance of headlights from a car behind you beaming straight into your eyes through the rear view mirror. The glare is not just uncomfortable, it reduces visibility and can distract you, raising the risk of an accident. But here is what most drivers do not realize. Their traditional rear view mirror has a simple fix called an anti-glare toggle. With a gentle flick of the small tab under the mirror, it shifts the angle of reflection, scattering the harsh light from headlights so it no longer blinds you. The engineering behind this is brilliantly simple. The mirror has 2 reflecting surfaces at slightly different angles. The day position uses the brighter surface, while the night position uses the dimmer one to reduce glare. That small tab at the bottom adjusts the mirror's angle. So instead of shining bright light directly into your eyes, it reflects it toward the ceiling of your car. Here's the kicker. The view behind remains clear enough to monitor traffic, but it is much gentler on your eyes, making night driving safer and more comfortable. Surprisingly, about 14% of drivers over 65 avoid driving at night altogether because of headlight glare problems. Even though this easy fix has been around for decades, this next secret will 100% shock you. Secret number 5, dashboard warns about icy roads. Did you know your vehicle might already be warning you about icy roads? That tiny snowflake symbol on your dashboard is not just there for decoration. It is actually a smart temperature sensor designed to alert you when the road might be slippery. Here is the scary part. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, roughly 156,000 crashes happen every year due to icy conditions, many of which could be avoided with better awareness. Some of the latest car models take it even further, switching from yellow to red warning lights as the outside temperature drops to especially dangerous levels. The system monitors outside air temperature and humidity levels, calculating when conditions are ripe for ice formation. It is particularly smart about detecting black ice conditions that are invisible to drivers. And here's where it gets really smart. Advanced vehicles can actually share road condition data with other cars nearby, forming a live safety network. It is like having a team of weather spotters driving ahead of you, sending back real-time updates to help keep everyone on the road safer. Now that is the kind of hidden feature worth keeping an eye on. This next feature could literally save your life in an emergency situation. Secret number 4, glow in the dark trunk escape handle. It might sound unusual, but this is one of the most critical safety features few notice. Imagine being trapped in your car's trunk, a scenario that seems like something out of a movie, but has happened, especially with kids or unexpected emergencies. But here is what changed everything. Before 2002, Dozens of deaths occurred yearly from people trapped in trunks due to suffocation or heat stroke. Since then, U.S. law has required all passenger cars to have an internal trunk escape handle. The glow-in-the-dark material used on these handles can stay illuminated for up to 8 hours after exposure to light. This ensures visibility even in complete darkness, when panic might make it hard to think clearly. This handle is often brightly colored or glow in the dark, making it easy to spot in an emergency. One pull releases the trunk lock, letting anyone inside escape without tools. It is not just a lifesaver for kids who might climb in while playing. It could be a critical exit route in worst-case scenarios. But here is the catch. Many owners never check if their car has this feature or even know where it is. That is a risky choice, when this small, low-cost part could mean the difference between life and death. Let us talk about secret storage that thieves would never find. Secret number 3, compartments hidden under seats. While many drivers complain about limited storage space, they are often overlooking a hidden treasure built right into the car's interior. Many SUVs, minivans, and trucks come with concealed storage compartments under the seats or floor. Yet most owners never notice or use them. Car makers have been sneaking in secret storage compartments for years. Brands like Jeep have been hiding these clever spots for over 10 years. The Grand Cherokee includes at least one hidden stash that thieves would never even think to search. The Infiniti G35 tucks away a secret compartment inside the rear armrest, while Volkswagen Golfs have one concealed under the driver's seat with a quick lift of a seat, a pull on a floor panel, or a tug on a small handle. You will find a handy space big enough for emergency tools, valuables you want to hide when parking in public, or personal items. Some models even have waterproof compartments, perfect for storing things prone to damage. But here's the kicker. These do not just maximize space, they add safety and peace of mind. Instead of cluttering the trunk or back seats, you can keep everything neatly tucked away. And valuables stay completely out of sight in public parking lots. Some of these hidden compartments are so well camouflaged that even seasoned owners never discover them. This next one might already be protecting you without you even knowing it. Secret number 2, speed-sensitive volume control. Ever notice your car's music getting louder on the highway but quieter at stoplights? That is not your imagination. It is speed-sensitive volume control at work. And it is one of the smartest features most drivers never realize they have. Here is how it works. As you speed up, road noise from wind, tires, and the engine grows louder, making you want to turn up the volume. But instead of constantly adjusting the radio, this system uses a speed sensor and cabin microphone to measure noise levels automatically. The system learns your listening preferences over time, creating a personalized volume curve that matches your driving habits. Some advanced versions even account for whether windows are up or down, adjusting accordingly. When you accelerate, it automatically boosts the volume to counter the background noise. When you slow down, it lowers the volume, creating a quieter, calmer space without startling you. And here is the safety benefit. You do not have to fiddle with the radio or screen while driving, reducing distractions. But here is the catch. Many owners accidentally turn it off in the settings, or never know to enable it. If your car's volume seems to change mysteriously, check for speed volume or SVC in your menu. And finally, the number 1 secret that will make you feel like a genius every single day. Secret number 1, car locks when you walk away. Have you ever walked a few steps from your car, then stopped wondering, did I lock the doors? That moment of doubt often sends you back to press the remote or tug a handle to be sure. But here is what many modern cars can do. Eliminate this worry completely. When the key fob leaves the car's sensor range, the system automatically locks all doors. Some cars let you set a delay, like 30 seconds or a minute, so you have time to grab forgotten items. Certain models even add a beep or light flash to confirm the car is securely locked. The technology uses proximity sensors that constantly monitor the distance between your key fob and the vehicle. Once you cross the preset threshold, the locking sequence engages automatically without any input from you. Enabling this feature usually requires a few steps through your car's settings menu or infotainment system. But here's what makes this a game changer. First, it protects your belongings when you are rushed or carrying bags. Second, it reduces the risk of theft due to forgetting to lock, a common cause of stolen cars or items. Most importantly, it offers peace of mind. You do not need to glance back or press the remote again. And here's the irony. Many owners have this feature, but go years without activating it simply because they have not explored the settings. Check your manual. This peace of mind might already be waiting for you. How many did you already know? Drop a comment below and let me know which one shocked you the most. If this video just saved you from expensive mechanic visits or made you realize your car is way cooler than you thought, hit that subscribe button for more money-saving automotive content that gets straight to the point. Your wallet will thank you. Now, there are more tricks that mechanics gatekeep but can allow you to save hundreds of dollars easily.